Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. Today we would like to explain about subtopic 10.2a, which is muscle hierarchy and key terms. So first of all, let's take a look at the structure of skeletal muscle. This is some of the keyword or word that you may find in skeletal muscle, which is the word myo, which means muscle, and the word sarco, which means flesh. So muscle fiber part consists of myofibril, which is actin and myosin, sarcomere, a repeating unit, sarcolemma, a plasma membrane, sarcoplasm, a cytoplasm, sarcoplasmic reticulum is an endoplasmic reticulum that functions to store calcium ion inside the muscle fiber for muscle contraction. So let's take a look at the diagram. As we will explain about muscle hierarchy today, skeletal muscle has hierarchical organization. This means it is arranged from larger structure to smaller component. Now I will explain the structure from the largest level to the smaller level. At the highest level, we have the skeletal muscle, which is the whole muscle organ, such as biceps. Each skeletal muscle is made of a bundle of muscle fiber. So a muscle fiber is actually a single muscle cell fiber. It is long, cylindrical, and each muscle fiber contains many nuclei. So let's take a look here. Take a close-up of the muscle fiber. So the muscle fiber is actually surrounded by many smaller structures that we call myofibril. So this is the single unit of muscle fiber, and then the single unit of muscle fiber consists of many smaller structures that we call myofibrils. The muscle fiber is surrounded by a plasma membrane that we call sarcolemma. This is the plasma membrane of muscle fiber. We call it sarcolemma. Next, the cytoplasm inside the muscle fiber, we call it sarcoplasm. So remember, cytoplasm, sarcoplasm. So inside the muscle fiber, there's also a specialized structure that we call sarcoplasmic reticulum. The sarcoplasmic reticulum actually specialized smooth endoplasmic that store calcium ion and release them during muscle contraction. Inside each muscle fiber, there are many myofibril. The myofibril are responsible for muscle contraction and are made up of repeating unit that we call sarcomere. So if you see here, we zoom the myofibril and it is show this structure here that we call sarcomere.
So now I will explain the sarcomere. A sarcomere is the basic functional unit of muscle contraction. So if we zoom in the sarcomere here, it will actually look like this. But this is actually very hard for you to understand, so I have drawn a simpler one for you, which is this one. Okay, each sarcomere is located between two Z lines. So inside the sarcomere, there are overlapping protein. The shortening of sarcomere is what actually causes the muscle to contract. Inside each sarcomere, there are two types of microfilaments. First, we have thin filaments and then thick filaments. Thin filaments are made of actin and the thick filaments are made of myosin. Myosin and actin are organized into repeating units called sarcomeres. Actin is attached to Z line and extend towards the center, while myosin is located in the center of the sarcomere at the M line. During contraction, the thin filament slides over the thick filament. The sliding causes the sarcomere to shorten. Myosin is the thick filament, while actin is the thin filament. When many sarcomeres shorten at the same time, the myofibril will shorten. Then, the muscle fiber also shorten, and finally, the whole muscle contract. We have learned today that the muscle follows a hierarchy, which is muscle contains muscle fiber, and then muscle fiber contain myofibril, and then myofibril contain many repeating units of sarcomeres. Inside the sarcomeres, we have actin and myosin that interact to cause contraction. This is the key terms that you guys can use to understand this part. That's all from us. Thank you.